Ray Galaxy to Andromeda, here are some truly terrifying individuals who claim to come from outer space. Buckle up, it's about to begin. Marc H. Meet Marc H., an ordinary American citizen who claims he was abducted by aliens. Marc says that one night, he woke up in a state of near-total paralysis, only able to move his eyes. Strange lights flashed repeatedly above him, and a disturbing buzzing sound filled the air. Suddenly, he felt a bizarre tingling sensation, like an electric current surging through his body. Then, to his utter shock, vaguely humanoid shapes appeared above his bed. He woke up with a jolt, as if emerging from a terrifying nightmare, but Marc is convinced something real happened to him that night. Determined to uncover the truth, he underwent a hypnosis session to recall the details. Under hypnosis, Marc remembered being taken aboard a massive alien spacecraft. There, he was placed in what looked like a medical examination room, and claims he even had intimate relations with one of the small green beings. The aliens allegedly returned him to the exact spot they took him from, his bed. This wild account, unsurprisingly, didn't convince many, least of all the scientific community. Experts from Harvard University explained that even under hypnosis, trauma victims can fabricate or distort memories, heavily influenced by imagination. Don't forget to click here to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming mysteries. Let's continue. Simon Parks. For over 2 years now, war has raged in Ukraine, and most people believe Vladimir Putin is solely to blame. But what if the Russian president is merely a pawn on a galactic chessboard? According to Simon Parks, a former British city councilman, Putin has allegedly been advised by extraterrestrials. This alien race, which Parks refers to as the Nordics, comes from the depths of the galaxy and possesses highly advanced technology. According to him, it was the Nordics who armed Russia with cutting-edge weapons, allowing Putin to stand strong against NATO countries and withstand the harsh economic sanctions imposed on him. Albert Meyer. No, that's not Santa Claus in the photo. It's Edward Albert Meyer, and the beard he wears isn't just for style, it's the mark of a self-proclaimed cult guru. Meyer runs a temple where he sees himself as the prophet of a new alien religion. This 87-year-old Swiss man claims to be in regular contact with a race of aliens he calls the Plejaren. Of course, he's considered by many to be a fraud who manipulates gullible followers just to swindle money from them. Long before Photoshop existed, this bearded visionary was already faking UFO photos. While these images may look laughable today, many believed them back then. Marshall Applewhite. This is Marshall Herff Applewhite Jr., but most people know him as Do. Look closely at this man's face. It's the face of a mass murderer. Applewhite was the infamous leader of the Heaven's Gate cult, a UFO-based religious sect. His followers believed they could transform into immortal extraterrestrial beings by rejecting their human form and ascending to the so-called next level. Tragically, in 1997, as the Hale-Bopp comet passed near Earth, Applewhite led all his followers to a mass suicide, convinced it was the sign they had been waiting for. They consumed a deadly cocktail of barbiturates and alcohol, believing it would transport their souls to a spacecraft trailing the comet. Alex Collier, a former U.S. Army helicopter pilot with plenty of stories to tell, Collier claims he spent 3 months aboard an alien spacecraft. He says he was taken inside a UFO and met blue-skinned extraterrestrials standing 13 meters tall. These beings, which he calls the Andromedans, are supposedly the ancestors of humanity. Collier claims their mothership was hundreds of kilometers wide and operated like a miniature planet. According to him, the entire experience lasted just 18 minutes on Earth, citing Einstein's theory of relativity. Elizabeth Clarer, a lesser-known name, but a legend in UFO circles. This South African woman claimed repeated contact with extraterrestrials between 1954 and 1963. What made her truly famous and controversial was her claim that she had sexual relations with an alien, even bearing a hybrid child. She never retracted her statements and fully believed in her story, going as far as to describe a cosmic pregnancy. Nina Kulagina. If you're a fan of Jean Grey from the X-Men, then Nina's story might fascinate you. Born in 1926 in Leningrad, she was believed to possess psychokinetic powers. She could move objects with her mind, separate egg yolks underwater, and even stop a frog's heart using sheer concentration. Over 40 scientists, including Nobel Prize winners, studied her, but her abilities remain a mystery. Some skeptics argue she used magnets and trickery, calling her a con artist motivated by profit. Russ Kellett. In the world of alien abductions, Russ is in a league of his own. The 58-year-old Yorkshire native claims he's been abducted over 60 times. But here's the twist. Russ says he's a galactic soldier fighting alongside 45-meter-tall alien vampires. They supposedly injected him with a super serum, transforming him into a space warrior battling another alien race, the Dracos, giant, scaly beings straight out of a Star Wars script. Calvin Parker and Charles Hickson, their 1973 experience in Pascagoula, Mississippi, could be a sci-fi movie. While fishing, they heard a buzzing noise and spotted a UFO hovering nearby. The craft opened, and 3 aliens emerged, paralyzed them, and brought them aboard. They underwent medical tests and were released 20 minutes later. The aliens were described as pale, wrinkled beings with lobster claws, elephant legs, and eyeless egg-shaped heads. As bizarre as it sounds, the story gave Pascagoula a boost in tourism. Claude Vorilhon, Rael. France has its share of alien-connected cult leaders too. Claude Vorilhon, better known as Rael, leads a global UFO religion promising eternal life through cloning and science. Despite its outlandish claims, the Raelian movement has millions of followers and donations flowing in. With this wealth, Rael now lives lavishly in Osaka, Japan. Peter Corey. Corey says he's been abducted multiple times since childhood. According to him, the aliens are short, with almond-shaped eyes and pear-shaped heads. They've conducted experiments on him, collecting biological samples, including his sperm, and even showed him strange films before returning him home. Boriska Kiprianovich. This young Russian man insists he's a reincarnated Martian sent to Earth to prevent a nuclear disaster. His mother supports his claims, saying he showed genius-level intelligence from infancy, speaking just months after birth. Betty and Barney Hill. This American couple claimed they were abducted in 1961 in New Hampshire by little gray men. Their case is famous for introducing the now iconic gray alien image, small humanoid beings with gray skin and large black eyes. Travis Walton, a logger from Arizona. Walton vanished for 5 days in 1975. When he reappeared, he was disoriented and dehydrated. He claims he spent those days on a UFO undergoing terrifying examinations. While some believe he simply got lost, others are convinced his alien abduction was very real. Now it's your turn. Tell us in the comments, which of these terrifying people do you believe might actually be telling the truth? Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss another one of our mysterious videos.
This video is sponsored by Fanatics Sportsbook. New customers get $50 fan cash when you sign up and place your first $10 bet. Bet on your favorite teams, win real cash, and celebrate every victory. Just click the link in the description to claim your bonus. Offer valid for new customers 21 and older only. Terms apply. Check out fanaticssportsbook.com for all the details.